Well, good morning. How did my experiment go with my closed cell pad? I know you're all waiting to hear. Well, it's just after 6 and I've been up since just after 5, if that lets you know. I could do it in a pinch, and I think I could do it for like a weekend. I did it for a week before on trail, not for long distance. I didn't sleep well. It's can't sleep on your side. Feels like you're sleeping right on the ground. Oh, that sun is bright. That's better. Yeah, I'm a stomach sleeper. My ribs hurt this morning, so that experiment didn't go so well. I will be keeping an air mat on the trail when we get back on. The good news is I got up because I was up so early, I got to chat with my friend Shannon, who lives in Spain right now, for a little while. She's making Nanaimo bars for 800 people because she's crazy. I mean, good for you, but holy cow. Mind you, some people would say trying to walk over 2,600 miles home is crazy, so pick your crazy. This is why we're friends. There's a heat wave coming, so that's fantastic. I love the heat. We're gonna do some trail magic today. I think we might go back up to Onion Valley. We've got chips and sodas and some little pastry things, and I think we're gonna head up there and hand out some trail magic to people that are coming off trail. That section of trail, when they come off, they've done Whitney or not, it's a side trail, and they've gone over Forester Pass, which is the highest pass on the PCT, and they've just come off Kearsarge to come there, so they deserve a treat when they get there. So yeah, we're gonna do that today. And this, boys and girls, is why you don't cowboy camp. That got squished under our tent last night. It's a scorpion. Blech. It's 7:15. We're all packed up. We're heading out of the camp because it's 77 degrees already. Like, get me back in the mountains. I'm not built for this. Even the dumpsters here are bear proof. Bye-bye. Ta-da! We just went and had some coffee and a little bit of breakfast at McDonald's so we could use their free Wi-Fi that works really fast. It's now 9 o'clock and it's 90 degrees. Can you believe we just passed that campsite from yesterday and that guy was still there, but just like a few, I don't know, probably 100 feet away from the entrance.
Standing on the side of the road?
I feel like maybe he's lives nearby there, and
Or he might be homeless.
I don't think he's homeless. He doesn't have anything with him.
He had a bag in his hand.
Oh,
Guy
right.
just drove off the road.
I was watching that, and he kind of tipped us. There's a camper in front of us, and it looked like he kind of tipped a little bit. That would have been scary.
Yeah, he just drove off the road.
So we are going to try that campsite again tonight, and hopefully that gentleman has moved on. There was a van lifer that stayed there last night, so I mean it must be fine. We're going to go do some trail magic
They
now.
stayed in their van last night with the doors locked.
Yeah, we can't lock the
Oh, we can
tent
stay
up
in the car.
when it's 100 degrees.
100 degrees or more.
Alrighty, we're going to do some trail magic. I hope there's some hikers up there today.
There's going to be.
We found some hikers and they're thirsty. We found some hungry hikers.
Thank you so much.
There's another hiker coming down the trail. The trail goes kind of right up the middle of the mountain. There's quite a wait for a ride down here. So I said the next best thing to a ride that we couldn't give them was sodas. If there's still people here in a couple hours when we go back down, we'll drive them down. But it's a good 25-minute ride down, so it's about an hour round trip to drive. We could only drive 3 or 4 people down, and there's a whole bunch here. There's a little waterfall over here too. It's really pretty. So we just gave 3 hikers a ride into Bishop after we finished up all our trail magic. We went through almost 6 cases of pop, over 30 bags of chips, and probably about 25 Danishes. So thank you, Steve, for doing the trail magic for everyone. And then we gave 3 hikers a ride into Bishop, which is an hour drive. So people charge like $80 a person, or one guy was charging $25 a person. But we did it for trail magic today and made someone's day a little bit brighter. So yeah. So we're in Bishop and the thermometer in the car reads 99 degrees. I think it just doesn't go up to 100, but I wonder what my phone says. We just went to one of the gear stores and also the gear exchange, which does use gear and stuff, but we didn't see anything we needed there. I did get a new Vector at the gear store because I sent my 2-liter home and I have a 3-liter and I really want the 2-liter back. Vince has 2 2-liters, but one has a hole in it. So, oh no, it says, my phone app just says 96 degrees, so the car says 99.
There was a free pair of Ultras in there for me.
Yeah, there was a free pair of Ultras in the gear exchange, but...
They're in good shape too, but I don't like Ultras.
He doesn't like Ultras. That's okay, we can't all be perfect. Now we're just driving. We don't know where we're going.
Don't really care either.
Well, I care a little bit. We don't really know. We're on the number 6.
Yep.
A lot of traffic. It's outside of Bishop, that's all we know. We've got gas and we're just heading this way. So for y'all that were wondering, because I know you were on the edge of your seat, it's 100 degrees now and the car says 100 degrees. I'm dying here. They're repaving the road and we have to follow this pace car or pilot car through here. But it's like flinging asphalt all over the place, probably all over the bottom of this car. It sounded like it was hailing. Like right now you can't see it because we've slowed down, but you could see it like flying up, like somebody hit the windshield and not like hard, but it was like flying up like mud on the side of the vehicle. It's like, I don't even want to see what this thing looks like. I think we're going to be hitting a car wash soon. Let's go for a drive. It'll be fun. Having a heart attack. So on Backsplash's to-do list he gave us for things to do while we're not on trail, he had actually put go to Mono Lake and see the tuffas, which we had no idea where it was and we just randomly came upon it. So this lake is like almost green. It's super high in minerals. And the tuffas are these rocks here. They're porous rocks that are composed of calcium carbonate that are formed by precipitation from the water. So he said you float really high in this water too, and it's high in tons of minerals. It's supposed to be really good for your skin.
I've never been able to float in the water. Maybe I'll be able to do this.
Oh, it says no camping down here. Boo! Oh, but there's tons of people down here, so I don't know. This is really cool. I thought those were boats out there in the water, but they're actually like chunks of rock that are just coming out of the water. Tuffas, as it was. So we're down around June Lake. It's really pretty down here. It's like all these deer have come out. One came out right in front of the deer crossing sign, but we weren't fast enough. You can see the mountains still. There's some snow on them. There was a huge lake. Lots of camping, but a lot of campground full signs, so we're also cheap, so there's that. Reverse Creek Lodge, secluded cabins. Yeah, there's lots of little cabins and little hotels and little restaurants, but it's like all of this forested areas all of a sudden. Oh, there must be a school down here too. Interesting. Groceries. Interesting. It reminds me of like a little summer town though, like summer cabins and stuff, but I guess people do live down here. We just picked up some more soda supplies for our next Trail Magic. Thank you, Steve. We're not going to go up there tomorrow, but on Saturday, these videos are delayed a little bit, so not tomorrow night, but the next night, or next day, we'll be picking up the gang from the trailhead and we'll do some more Trail Magic that day. Alrighty, end of the night. This is a really bright light. It's just after 10. We went all the way up to Mammoth through the back roads today and decided to come back down to Independence and spend the night at the campground that we wanted to stay at last night with the little creek, but we got here late. There's someone camping here, but the creepy guy's not here. But I think we're probably just gonna sleep in the car tonight because we don't want to try to set up the tent right now. My gratefulness for the day today is definitely being able to do Trail Magic. It was really fun. Vince was definitely the one that was chatting with the hikers more than me. I talked a little bit, but I can be kind of introverted sometimes in those situations. So it was really good. I think we had over 50 hikers there, and then we drove a couple down to Bishop, which was, I'm really grateful that we had the opportunity to do that. So thanks again to Steve from Vancouver Island for helping us coordinate that, and yeah, it was really great. So we'll see what we get up to tomorrow. Okay, so scratch our car sleeping plan. It's just after 11 and we've set up our tent. It's right beside a road, so hopefully we get some sleep.